The likelihood of a fight with you and Terence Crawford, it would be one of the biggest in boxing.
We don't talking about yet about the fight. Me and Turkey know each.
Turkey Alex's relentless drive to orchestrate one of boxing's most anticipated showdowns, a clash between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, has shaken the combat sports world. His bold offer of $95 million, a staggering sum by any standard, reflects his unwavering commitment to seeing these two titans share the ring. Yet, despite the astronomical figure, the road to making this super fight a reality has been fraught with challenges and uncertainties, leaving fans and analysts debating whether this will be a historic turning point or a monumental missed opportunity. Boxing thrives on the allure of super fights, bouts that transcend the sport to capture global attention.
If it isn't Canelo next year, are you done from the sport, Terence?
I wouldn't say that. Right now, I'm just weighing out my options and looking for the best opportunities and options for Terence Crawford in my career.
Crawford, a pound-for-pound elite fighter, and Canelo, a multi-division champion and one of the sport's most recognizable faces, represent two distinctly dominant forces. Bringing them together in the same ring promises not only a clash of styles but a battle of legacies, a chance to cement the winner's place among the sport's immortals. Turkey Alex's vision is clear: to create a spectacle that rivals or even surpasses the great fights of boxing history. Alex's $95 million offer sent shockwaves through the boxing community. For most fighters, such a payday would be impossible to refuse. However, Crawford's response surprised many. Known for his methodical and calculated approach both inside and outside the ring, Crawford's hesitation has raised questions.
Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. What is your honest thoughts on that as an opportunity and a potential fight?
It's always is a chance there, right? We'll see, but always is a chance there, and we're here to make the best deals and always.
Is it a matter of financial negotiations, a strategic career move, or perhaps doubt about facing an opponent as formidable as Canelo? Canelo Alvarez, on the other hand, is no stranger to high-stakes negotiations. As one of the highest-paid athletes in the world, he's accustomed to commanding massive purses for his fights. His value is tied not just to his skill, but also to his marketability and the risks he takes. For Canelo, every fight is more than a contest. It's a carefully calculated decision that balances financial gain, legacy building, and fan expectation.
For me, I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, and then, he needs to enjoy.
Crawford's apparent reluctance to immediately accept Alex's offer has polarized opinions. Some argue that this is a missed opportunity for Crawford to solidify his status as an all-time great. After all, victories over a fighter of Canelo's caliber are rare and carry immense weight in legacy discussions. Others defend Crawford, suggesting that the offer's financial and logistical terms might not align with his career objectives or that the weight disparity between the two fighters could make the matchup less appealing. Meanwhile, Alec remains undeterred.
People are saying like, hey, forget about Canelo. That was a tough fight with Madrimov. Go ahead and give Boots a shot. Give Boots the chance. But Eddie's saying, hey, I think Crawford's saying, hey, give me the Canelo fight or I'm not fighting. I'm done.
Why? What does he got to prove to Boots? Boots trying to take over and start beating the guys around him, prove that he's the best of that group. Bud is in a group above him. Bud don't need to come back down to 47 to meet him. That's crazy. Why would he? Bud looking to try to make his.
He has expressed a willingness to negotiate directly with Canelo to iron out the details. His approach underscores a broader question. What constitutes a fair deal when one fighter has more to lose than the other? For Crawford, a loss could tarnish his spotless reputation, while a win would elevate him to a stratosphere few athletes reach.
Realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think.
For Canelo, the stakes are equally high. While he's faced criticism in the past for his choice of opponents, a fight against Crawford would silence many of his detractors and add another impressive chapter to his already storied career. Despite the buzz, significant hurdles remain. Weight is one of the most contentious issues. Canelo has spent much of his career fighting at middleweight and above, while Crawford's dominance has primarily been in the welterweight division. Bridging the gap between their weight classes requires meticulous planning to ensure fairness without compromising either fighter's performance.
It's his weight class. 75 is his weight class, and you know he do nothing in 175. Really, no, he's not the same.
Promotional politics also loom large. Both fighters are associated with different promoters and networks, making negotiations inherently complex. Additionally, securing a venue and pay-per-view rights adds layers of complexity to an already intricate process. For both Crawford and Canelo, legacy is a key consideration. Crawford's career has been defined by dominance and versatility, but his resume lacks a marquee win against an opponent of Canelo's stature. Canelo, despite being one of boxing's most accomplished stars, has faced criticism for not always taking the most challenging fights. A victory over Crawford would silence those critics and solidify his reputation as a fearless competitor. However, the risks are undeniable. A loss for either fighter could have significant repercussions. For Crawford, it could mean the end of his aura of invincibility. For Canelo, it could tarnish his image as the face of boxing. These risks make the financial aspect of the deal even more crucial. Both fighters will want assurances that the reward is commensurate with the risk. Turkey Alex's persistence is commendable. His willingness to adapt his approach and engage directly with both fighters shows his commitment to making this fight happen. He understands that boxing is as much about spectacle as it is about sport. A fight of this magnitude would not only captivate fans but also generate massive revenue, benefiting everyone involved. Alex's proposal highlights a broader trend in boxing: the growing influence of individuals and organizations willing to invest heavily to create blockbuster events. This shift reflects the changing dynamics of the sport, where promoters and investors play an increasingly central role in shaping its future. For fans, the prospect of Crawford versus Canelo is tantalizing. It's a rare opportunity to see two fighters at the peak of their powers test themselves against each other. The contrasting styles, Crawford's technical brilliance versus Canelo's power and precision, make for a compelling matchup. The fight's outcome could redefine the sport's landscape and inspire a new generation of fighters and fans. However, the protracted negotiations and uncertainty surrounding the fight have frustrated many. Fans crave clarity and action, not endless speculation. The longer it takes to finalize the deal, the greater the risk of losing momentum and interest. Turkey Alex's efforts to bring Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez into the same ring epitomize the ambition and complexity of modern boxing. His $95 million offer is a testament to his belief in the fight's potential to be a historic event. While challenges remain, the prospect of this super fight has already ignited passionate debates and anticipation. Whether or not the fight comes to fruition, it serves as a reminder of boxing's enduring appeal and its ability to captivate audiences worldwide. For Crawford and Canelo, the decision to accept or decline the offer will shape their legacies and define this era of the sport. As the negotiations continue, one thing is certain: the world is watching, and the stakes have never been higher.